Yo, what's up, everybody? What's up, good people? And once again, this is KMwish, and feel free to be on this channel. As you all know, it's all about KMwish music, whereby we get to break down music, we get to break down instruments right away. Today, we are going to learn like the names of the guitar strings and how to tune them. I know this one does not make sense for someone who maybe is playing guitar already, but I know there are a couple of people outside there who are looking for this tutorial just to be familiar with the names of the guitar chords and what is guitar tuning and why is it necessary to tune this guitar. So I guess at the end of this lesson you'll be able to understand why you need to tune your guitar and why you need to understand the names of the guitar strings, because let's say you are going to play different notes in future. As we'll be going, I will be teaching also how to how to play the guitar chords and all that. But all in all, those later stages depends on this prior stage, whereby you'll have to know how to name your guitar strings. After that, you'll know how to tune them. Very important for beginner guitar players. So before we waste a lot of time, let's get straight into it. So okay, let's say this is how you are holding your guitar. Let's say you are going to have the box bit of your guitar somewhere on your arms. See, just for flexibility, let's say you are having that how can I put what can I call it? You are attaching your guitar to you are attaching it to this rope. Let me call it a rope, so it's going to be stable on your neck. So this is what we do. You are able to see the entire the entire strings and the entire fretboard. So in naming your guitar, actually this is what you do. You can give them something. We have they run from lower E string. That is the thickest string on the of all the strings. So it is lower E, then A string, the second one from up. Then we have D string, that is the third string from up. Then we have G string, B string, and lower E or sharp E. So for that reason, we can even give them a formula. Like let's say if you want to understand them, simply you can do something like every angry dog grows, bites eventually. So by doing that, you'll be able to understand this is lower E string, this is A string, lower E string, the first one from the top, then A string, D string, G string, B string, and sharp E, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in that order. So in that order, 1 is lower E, 2 is A, 3 is D, G is 4, then B is 5, and sharp E is 6. Let's pause for a moment and to break it down, synthesize it. Okay, so what next actually after getting to understand the name of the guitar chords, which is very important, because you'll be able to combine these names and to form chords, and for you to be able to play any melody, like you have to combine the chords together. So that means you cannot dive straight into chords before you understand the guitar names. So we are getting to the second thing, which is very important now, that is getting guitar to be tuned the right way. For anybody who is beginning this process, it's somehow complicated, it's somehow hectic, but I want to make it very simple for you. For pro guitar players, they have a way of tuning this guitar, maybe without using any app. But for a beginner, I would advise you go to Play Store and search for any guitar tuner, and maybe if you find one, I will recommend this one here. It's Guitar Tuner 6 strings. So there are a couple of guitar tuners, there's so many on the Play Store, but if you choose this one, I think it will be good. I hope you're able to see it on the camera. So I've been working with this ever since I started playing guitar. So you want to understand why it's good to understand the name of the strings, because when you're looking at this tuner, it runs from Okay, let me just bring the focus a little bit so that you are able to see. You see the tuner has it running from A, D, or the other side. I don't know how to put it, but it has like all the guitar names, in short, from lower E to sharp E. So that is why it's important to understand the name of the guitar strings. So from there, let's say you've downloaded the tuner. Actually it's free, but mostly it's advised you use it to standard settings, because there are different settings like wherever, sharps and all that, but forget that. For someone who is just beginning, you only need to understand to tune it to standard. So when you tune any guitar to standard, you are able to play almost every tone, almost in every key, just the right way. So let's say if I want to tune D string, I want to tune E. So if I want to tune E, let's see, you'll be holding your guitar, the first, let's say if you follow the E string to its first tune, like there's something there like a tuner, whereby you can be turning it until you hear that sound, because if you get that sound, it means it's on the right place. But before you get that sound, you try tuning it up and down until you get that sound. So that is lower E. So I'm trying to say you'll be holding your guitar on this point. Don't be confused to hold any other string apart from the one you're tuning. In this case, we are tuning lower E, and lower E is just this first one. So you follow the string. Let's say you're tuning lower E, this one, lower E. Just follow it to its first root, kind of. So you'll be here. So also you need to be careful not to over adjust, because if you tighten it harder, you might just break your guitar strings, and that won't be good for you as someone who maybe you're just struggling with that one piece of guitar. And getting those strings to fix them on the right position can also be hard, or maybe getting the right person who can help you fix it can be hard. So you need to be cautious when it comes to that. So doing the same thing to the next string, that is the A string. So remember I said every angry dog growls and bites eventually. That could help you understand the name of the string. So you move to the next one, which is A. You also tune it the same way until it gets the right position, and you'll get that sound. You do the same to D, to G, to B, and finally to sharp E. So after doing all those ones, you'll realize that your guitar is making a very good sound. And maybe if you're not getting any process through whatever we've explained, I'll leave my email down there so that you can email me. Like if you need some extra lessons, we'll be able to do Zoom or we'll do Google Meet. I do demonstrate to you until you understand it fully. So after tuning your guitar will be having a very nice sound. So when the guitar is tuned, to summarize it all, it won't be noise, but it will be forming nice melodies. That is when you start playing the chords. So I hope that was helpful, everybody. And if you find that interesting and you want to support this channel, just click on the subscribe button, and you'll be able to get any notification of every video that we'll be uploading. And I'm also leaving my contact and my email down there, so that if you need extra lesson, if you need to understand something beyond what we've done on the tutorial, I can always create time for you at an extra fee. But you guys are awesome, and thank you for making this channel grow. And remember this was for guitar beginner players. So next tutorial, I'm going to do how to get your fingers, how to make your fingers stable so that you're able to hold the string. Because there's a bit of rush when somebody's just trying or starting to play guitar. They rush to play the chords before they understand. It's a gradual step. You must start actually by understanding the names of the guitar strings. After understanding the name of guitar strings, actually you're not supposed to rush to chords. You're supposed to get your fingers stable so that you are able at least to hold the chords. So you can't actually hold the chords the right way if you can't stabilize your fingers, or if you can't get your fingers ready to do that. So on my next tutorial, I'll be teaching about how to get your fingers stable, the most recommended finger exercises that will enable you to grab your guitar well and you make those stable melodies that you hear in hit songs, and you'll be able to relate your chords with those good tunes that other big musicians are playing. Nothing other than peace and love. My good name is KM Wish, and subscribe. See you on the next video.